So remember to cover the first four basics: food, water, medical, and shelter. Those are the first four things you want to work on. This is a 40 variety pack of heirloom, non-hybrid, organic garden seeds. There's enough seeds in here. There's over 10,000 seeds in these packets of 40 varieties. And this is good for a family of 4 or 5 to plant their garden, have enough to can and preserve, and also have enough to save some seeds. We package mung beans, as you see, in 1-gallon buckets, and also alfalfa seeds for sprouting. We carry all the major brands. We have the Alpine Air Gourmet Reserves. We have the famous Mountain House Foods. These are all freeze-dried. Over here you see some of the Survival Center's brands of bean flour, corn chowder. We have the famous Rainy Day Foods line of air-dried foods. We like to have variety in our food storage units, so what we do is we use a combination of air-dried, freeze-dried, and the buckets of grains, beans, and seeds. This is our famous no-cook unit. 5 cans of freeze-dried food, a couple of buckets of rice. What we show people is how you can eat well without cooking. All you have to do is be able to boil water. This is a 6-month supply for one person. Okay, this section here we have the canned butter from Australia, which is absolutely beautiful. We have canned cheese, New Zealand. We have Amish canned meats in the cans: hamburgers, turkey, beef, chicken, and we also have bacon, which is almost unheard of. We have canned bacon. This is the Country Living grain mill, which is one of our better grain mills. And if you're going to be storing wheat and grain, oats, things like that, you have to have a place to grind it to make flour. You need flour to bake your bread, make your cookies, stuff like that. So you put your grains in here and you turn it. It grinds and it comes out here and looks what it looks like. Then if you need to, you can sift it or just use it like that. We'll use it like that to make pancakes. Okay, this is the sun oven. Stick it out in the sun, put your panels up, open your door, put your pot or whatever you want to cook down in the bottom here. See the temperature gauge right here. Close the lid, sit it in the sun, and away you go.
This is both a carbon and ceramic filter right here, top of the line.
Well, one of the basic things we have to live is water. Water is, in fact, the most important thing we have. You could live for several weeks without food, but 2 or 3 days without water, you're in trouble. We store water in water barrels. We have several ways to get the water out. We have a siphon pump, and we also have a little hand pump. This is a stainless steel water distiller that does not require electricity. It uses any heat source, like a campfire. You can just pick it up and sit it on a campfire or your Coleman stove or whatever you have. It's all stainless steel, so it makes you nice, fresh, clean drinking water. It has a stainless steel container. The big thing now is trying to get away from plastic. Here's our stainless steel teapot, pizza pans, cookie sheets. Okay, we have a nice selection of vitamins and minerals to help keep us healthy. We have even products for your hair that are natural. We get into the MSM powder, which is very good for our digestion. We also carry a complete selection of natural herbs and tinctures that are made here locally in the Pacific Northwest. And one of our most famous one is the Super Tonic, which is one of Dr. Christopher's famous formulas. We use it especially in the winter for sore throats. We use it on soups and stews and even salad dressing. It's an awesome formula. We have a lot of herbal aromatherapy items that we like also, and tinctures. So quite a selection of things available to keep us healthy. Well, in this section we have is a lot of alternative ways to help with the swine flu. Down on this side we have our Super Silver, which is a colloidal silver solution, which helps people in many, many illnesses. We have our mask in case we get into a bird flu or swine flu epidemic. We have our mask. We have books how to study about what's going on. We have hand sanitizer. We have hydrogen peroxide, antibacterial soap, all the things you need to help protect yourself in the event of one of these pandemics.
We have the 12-volt Doctor's Alternator book. What your doctor may not tell you about children's vaccinations. The Survival Nurse, running an emergency nursing station under adverse conditions, where there is no dentist. And the most popular book at the Survival Center, where there is no doctor. even manuals on home birth. Now that is off the grid living.
Hand crank.
Wind waves 1 foot or less.
Oh, this is what I need when my cell phone dies. A solar battery charger. All natural insect repellent.
Well, we have both crossbows and bows. We sell those for your survival program. They're silent, so they don't make a lot of noise. And the difference is, if you see the picture here of the crossbow, okay, it shoots a little small arrow like this, because it's actually shot almost like a gun. It's laid on this rail here, and it shoots out the front. And in the end here, it has a screw fitting. They're threaded, and you can put in different points. You can put a field point or a broadhead point for hunting. And the difference between the two is that this one would be a little more accurate because you're able to hold it with both hands and shoot it like a gun. Not that you can't do the same with this, but this is the regular. It uses the longer arrows. So this is considered a regular bow. They just line them up, and there you go. You can shoot your bow. Of course, both of them take practice. The main thing here is that you're looking at a storage shed, okay? But you actually have an above ground shelter. Okay, this is one that we're starting. This is a smaller version we're experimenting with. And what we've done, we have a tank here that's about 8 foot in diameter, about 20 feet long, and we're going to start work on it. It's just in the beginning stages. This could either be an above ground or a below ground shelter.
Don't be scared, be prepared. SurvivalCenter.com, 2 hours north of Portland, Oregon.